Hey guys, welcome to the new look for Colonel McDougall's webcam cat series here on McDougall's Mind. So, hope you guys like all the new animations and everything going on. I'm working as hard as I can, guys, to bring new content and make everything look as professional as I can. I'm still going to work on my camera issues here. The lighting in this office is not where I need it to be. I'm very well aware of that. But anyways, let's move on and get into talking about what we're going to talk about. So again, this is all new. I've been working on, guys, to spruce up everything, to make everything look crisp, clean, and professional. That is my end goal, is to make everything as professional on this channel as I can, guys, because I want people to take my animation work serious. So in order for them to take that serious, they have to take me serious. So this is all my own design. No one else did anything here. I made most of this border, at least, in Adobe Photoshop CS5. I've got a very old copy, but it still works. Man, I wish I had some coffee right now. Yum. All right, so first thing on the agenda here, guys, is we're gonna talk about the auditions to be a voice actor for my cartoons, my animes, whatever you want to call them. Again, guys, I need quality. I can't have crappy quality microphones, people talking and screaming in the background. It's got to be your voice. It's got to be clear. And filters and all, I'm not super worried about that right now, guys, because I do all my own voice editing. Yeah, I actually took time to learn how to set treble, set bass, set compression rates, blah blah blah. I still don't understand bit rates, but that's a whole nother point. So yeah, we're gonna talk for a minute, guys, about microphones, because I don't want you using your PlayStation, your Xbox microphones. No, stop that. You know, I'm gonna pull a Michael Jordan meme right now. Stop that. Okay, so let's get looking at some microphones here that are worth anything. So this is just a quick Google search for a good voice actors amateur microphone, guys. I myself use the Blue Yeti. This is an actual Blue Yeti. It's not the most expensive, but it's definitely not cheap. I believe this one was over $100 when I bought it. So it is what it is. But first on the list right here, guys, the one they suggest the most is the Blue Yeti. I like this one. Blue Snowball, I've seen these before. These seem to be pretty good. And the rest of these guys, I'm not even going to pretend that I know much about them. But these are the type of microphones that I expect you to use, is stuff like this. Now, if you're one of those very rare occasions of finding a Logitech microphone for 20 bucks that sounds incredible, guys, submit it. But be warned, if there is any small crackling sounds in there, just gonna toss it out. Use your ears. If your voice, what you're listening to, you wouldn't listen to on, you know, like a Netflix anime or any other Crunchyroll anime, Family Guy, whatever, I'm not gonna use it. Now, I am not a professional. I am as amateur as they come, guys, but I am working diligently on becoming professional. And it's going to take time. I mean, it's going to take years from now to get professional. So we have to continue and strive to get better. And part of that, guys, is I'm putting these rules in place with these microphones. Oop, I got a point over here. To me, it's right there, but for you, it's over here. But these microphones here, I'm putting very stringent restrictions on this, guys. I don't want your crackly garbage audio recordings, okay? Real quick, when you go to do your recording, you can use just about any voice recording software. I personally suggest Audacity. It's free to download, and you can find a ton of YouTube videos on how to set everything up yourself for it, but that's personally what I use for all my videos. Here, this is OBS right now. I'm not using Audacity to edit my voice. This is just built into OBS. But yeah, Audacity is the main program I would suggest. It's free for all. You don't have to pay a subscription. You don't have to pay for a download. Nothing. It's free to use. So that's what I suggest for a program. Okay, so next would be the length, or sorry guys, let me backpedal here. When you go to do your recording, all I want you to do is clearly state what kind of character you are trying to audition for. And what I mean, guys, is we'll take Goku from Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball, whatever you want to say. And if you're going to do someone like Goku, I want you to state, hey, I'm going to portray a very charismatic, overly active, high energy output, yada 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 character, and give me as much description about what you're auditioning for as you can. And the whole reason I'm doing it like this, guys, is because I got to thinking about what I said in the last video about I was going to put a script out there from the characters, and I don't want to make a script because if someone gets that script and they go, wow, this is a pretty good script, and run with it before I have any proof that this is my original content, which is, the cartoon itself, yeah, I'm kind of crap out of luck on that one. So that's why I'm doing it like this, guys. Use your own words, make up whatever scenario you want to, but just please give me as much description about the type of character you're, auditioning for. And just remember, guys, that if I end up picking you for a main character and not just a side character that's there like once every 10 episodes, if you're a main character, it's going to be a lot of work. And I'm an amateur at best. I'm doing all this completely free myself. So I don't have anything to pay you right now. So you will be doing work for free. That's just how it is. Later on, if money starts being made off of this, then we'll come to some sort of contractual agreement, and we'll both hopefully by then be making some good money off of the work we do here. But yeah, just keep that in mind, guys. As of right now, you will not be getting paid. That will come at a later date, possibly, maybe. No definites, okay? I need you to understand that there are no definites. All right, so moving on. The length, I need 30 seconds minimum. I need 30 seconds. Say a sentence, give me a good pause. Say a sentence, give me a good pause. Because I need to listen, I need to focus, and I need to picture what you're trying to present to me and whether or not it would fit in, my cartoons and all the stuff I'm creating. Guys, I'm doing a ton of stuff. I've got Black Chain Shadow Strife that I'm working on. Then I have another fantasy-based anime that I would like to do later on. And then I'm at some point going to circle back around and do the second episode for Blue Collar Life. And I need voice actors for all of them. So you're going to be applying for everything. Again, let me know what kind of character you're auditioning for. If you want to do a Peter Griffin style character that fits in Blue Collar Life, by gosh, go for it. If you want to do a Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins, by gosh, go for it. I've got this action anime, Black Chain Shadow Strife, and then the fantasy one I would like to do, which is kind of like a in my head, I describe it as a Gaelic Lord of the Rings, Irish background with it and all. Because I think I've got some interesting concepts there, something that's never quite been done, but that's a little ways off. We'll worry about that at a later date. But yeah, so minimum length, guys, 30 seconds. Now maximum length, 2 minutes. Anything past 2 minutes, guys, I'm just gonna trash. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to it. And I'll give you a little bit of a leeway. I'll give you a 30-second leeway. So if it goes to 2.5 minutes, I'll still listen to it. But anything past 2.5 seconds, gone. Trash, garbage, moving on. Again, 2 minutes. Keep it at 2 minutes. But, we're all amateur here, guys. If you go to 2 minutes and 7 seconds, I'm going to be like, okay, that, that's close enough. But anything past 2.5 minutes, I'm I'm just gonna trash. I'm not gonna waste my time. That's 150 seconds when you're looking at your little timer bar going. So yeah. Moving on. So that's all said and done with, guys. Again, I really want voice actors. I want to portray these characters as they actually should. I am not a voice actor. I'm an animator, I'm a producer, I'm a director. That's the type of stuff I want to do. But yeah, so voice acting. We're gonna look at this real quick, guys, and you probably saw this in the intro video or intro. Let me see if I can get the right thing here. Close that. Pull this. So this is just a simple loop, guys. The loop itself is only 5 seconds long, and then I stretch it out to make a full loop. Right now I've got it stretched out to 5 minutes, and it's, you know, the same stuff going on over here every 5 seconds. I may change that at a later date, just kind of give it a little bit more of a variation, but this is something I'm working on, guys. If you're familiar with the Chilled Cow YouTube channel, or what is now known as Lo-Fi Girl, they have an animation loop of this young girl studying, writing. I'm not really sure what she's doing, but she's got headphones on. There's a cat in the window, and then the scenery from the window will change from like day to night, sunny, rainy. It's super cool, and I'm going to try something similar with everything going on over here. This is just simply the first iteration, which I wanted to go with a rainy sequence, and then, you know, my female character here, which I've nicknamed her Leslie Silver, and this comes from another Colonel McDougall intro I tried making a while back, I think in 2019. You guys can look that up. I think it's already on the channel. But Leslie Silver is from that intro, so I wanted to use her in this just to see if I can make a animation loop. So that's where she comes from. Let's move on from that, guys. So Black Chain Shadow Strife. Again, I told you guys I was going to have it out this past weekend, which was Independence Day weekend, the 4th of July. I held back on finishing it, guys. I chose to not finish it. In fact, I'm still, relatively speaking, not close to finishing it because I want to make the ending sequence, which is a full fight sequence, look as good as possible. And that's why I'm doing stuff like this, is to make sure, because there are a few elements in here that I really needed to study before I tried to translate them over here on my other computer and get everything set up there. So this is really actually kind of just a study in different styles of animation, but she can be a little distracting, so on that. But yeah, the next projected release date for Black Chain Shadow Strife episode 1 is going to be Labor Day weekend 2021. Labor Day is Monday the 6th in September. I'm going to aim for Sunday the 5th, so it'll be a day before Labor Day. And that's just because I'll release it the day before. That way, by Labor Day, everyone has a chance to sit down and watch it. And it's not super long, guys. This isn't something that's going to take like an hour and a half of your time. Heck, it's not even going to take 20 minutes of your time. I don't think I'll even have enough to take 10 minutes of your time. Like, it's... I'm going to shoot for 7 minutes, and that's me really trying to stretch it out and go back, adding in some extra clips here and there from what I already have. So that's just the plan on that, guys. I wanted to update you on that. And the reason being why I'm pushing it out a month and a half from now, or really just, it's 2 months actually, 2 months from now, was for me to work on my animation, and then for anybody wanting to try voice acting. There's not much dialogue, guys. You know, oop, I'm hitting the microphone here. There's not much dialogue. I'm not Disney. I'm not Funimation. I don't have a budget that I can make a 2-hour long cartoon movie. It's just simply not going to happen. So dialogue is to a minimum. You know, I've got Roberto, which is the boss in the office, if you guys saw that other little video I made, and then the 4 main characters, which is Shibaru, Shio, Inishi, and Ninfu. And then at the end of the episode, there's another character that will be introduced, and I don't want to spoil anything, so Yeah, what is that? 6 characters in the first episode, and there's very minimum dialogue. I think altogether the dialogue itself might last 30 seconds. Yeah, it's just how it's going to be, guys, because there's a lot of visual things going on, and especially if you've seen the prior video I released, there's a sequence where Shibaru is training, and that sequence alone I think was around 20 seconds. So that's 20 seconds of not even a word being spoken. So that's just what it is. That pretty much wraps up everything, guys. Again, I want these to remain relatively short. I hope you like the new layout here, and this is officially what I'll be sticking with from here on out. I might change 1 or 2 small things in here and fix a few things, but this is it, guys. This is the new look of Colonel McDougall on McDougall's Mind. We're gonna talk real quick. Well, there we go. If you guys go right down into the corner there, the little globe with angel wings on it, and I'll give you a brief background on my avatar, Colonel McDougall. So if you guys know, I'm a huge Metal Gear Solid fan. I love the Metal Gear series. I love all of them. I wish I could go back and play the Nintendo, and don't even talk to me about emulators, guys. I don't have the time to play my PS5 sitting in the living room right now. But I mean, I've played the original Metal Gear on Nintendo, I think it was. I played it for a little bit, but those games are hard as crap, guys. I made it into the factory at the beginning, and that was really about it. I got my butt kicked. But the newer games from Metal Gear Solid on the PS1 up to the very last one, which was Metal Gear Survive. Yes, I like Metal Gear Survive. Bite me if you didn't. Come at me. They're great games, and I love the character Solid Snake. I love Big Boss or Naked Snake, even Venom Snake. I really like the story of Venom Snake. But Raiden, I even like Raiden. Go figure. But that emblem down there is United States Air Force Rescue. They're the guys that go in and get our POWs out of like these terrible concentration camp type things. Colonel McDougall would be in the real world a part of the United States Rescue Force. So if you haven't seen the old 7 Days to Die intro that I did for Colonel McDougall, he's actually fallen from the sky and lands down superhero pose on a city street. And that was the whole thought behind it, is his suit kind of has like the ability to absorb high altitude impacts. So he can, like, I want to say parachute out of an airplane, but he doesn't use a parachute. He just jumps out and then lands like a superhero because of the suit allows him to. And, you know, there's a few things going on in there, but that was the original idea I had for Colonel McDougall, where I was even thinking about making his own little anime for fun. But Colonel McDougall is my avatar. He is a representation of me, so I don't think I'll ever actually make a animation, a cartoon or whatever for him, because he is part of me. So one of the things I'm thinking about way later on is doing a fan-made Metal Gear Solid anime. Probably what I would end up doing is the Shadow Moses incident, and I would actually, you know, let's take that back. I'm going to take that back. I would like to redo the original Metal Gear as an anime, where Snake is very much a green-eyed soldier going into combat for the first time. And if you guys know anything about the stories of him finding out the betrayal of Gray Fox, finding out about the betrayal of Big Boss, there's a lot that goes into those original games. They're just like the new age Metal Gear games, but people just skipped over them because they came out in the time frame where everybody wanted to play Castlevania, Metroid, Super Mario. In Japan, they had a pretty big audience, but outside Japan, I don't think they did super well, just because, you know, the majority of Western players are Call of Duty fans. They just want to run around shooting things up. They don't have patience for stealth, and stealth is one of my favorite types of games. I've got a few on my supercomputer that I've been trying to play. I just don't have enough time to play video games anymore. But anyways, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. We're done talking about everything. Please hit like, subscribe, all that yada, yada, yada business. If you haven't checked out my Facebook page, guys, it's McDougall's Mind on Facebook, and I'll pop up the QR code here. Please check it out. Link's going to be in the description. I'm going to have the link for all the microphones in the description as well. So if you guys are interested in doing a voice audition for any character, again, give me as much detail about what you're, trying to audition for, and we'll go from there, guys. But thanks for hanging out, and we will see you in the next episode. Later.